by, Ron. Ready to go. Stand by, card A.
10 to your key. 9, 8,
You give me chills
7,
from the head to
6,
all the way up to
5
seconds. Ready to key 10.
3.
Okay, here we go.
Open, Ron.
Open, Ron. Hey, go, Ron.
And hit the profile. Stand by duet. Put the duet in. Hit it.
The Virginia Tech Hokies take on the #1 ranked USC
Great dissolve
Trojan
9 with profile.
The Coaches Association Football Classic.
And dissolve 9.
Season
Hit it.
ESPN Saturday Night College Football will be broadcast
stand by, Ron.
definition, presented by Phillips and Best Buy.
Dissolve 18. Dissolve 18. Ready duet.
Hello once again, everybody. Ron Franklin, and great to have you along. Welcome to Saturday Prime Time. And it was so much fun to sit here in the stadium just a moment ago and have the hair on the back of your neck go up because the kids have just taken the field. That's what is so fun about Saturday evenings. And think about it. This season, we've got so much more to talk about. In Lincoln, Nebraska, in the heartland, there's a brand new offense that people are going to be seeing, something that they have not really looked over ever since football started at the University of Nebraska. History is being rewritten in Starkville with a new head coach there. And the two co-national championship programs in Los Angeles and Baton Rouge have really issued the statement, hey, bring it on. We're ready to see this thing get started. We're ready to defend our titles. And it also means that my partner Mike Gottfried and I are reunited for a 13th season. That makes me very happy. And Michael, it's good to be with you again, my friend.
Good to be with you, Ron.
Mike, let's talk about a couple of issues that the guys were talking about down on the field. And first of all, Mike Williams, not with Southern California. His career is done there. What really to you does that mean as far as the Trojans are concerned?
Ron, when we were out in L.A. 10 days ago watching USC practice, the coaches made a decision that time not to practice.
Keith, I may have to have you run out and get the football.
So they prepared to play the season without Mike Williams. Now, the two questions I have on USC's football team is the wide receivers,
that's a great shot.
the youth of the wide receivers, and the offensive line, because we're going to find out those answers here in a little bit.
As far as Virginia Tech is concerned, as we know, well documented, Marcus Vick will not have a part in this season. It means that senior Brian Randall is the guy who will carry the mantle for the Hokies. What does that mean to you?
Big loss, because if you're Coach Frank Beamer at Virginia Tech, you don't want Brian Randall running many option plays. You don't want him scrambling much, because the drop-off is a freshman quarterback if Brian Randall gets hurt. So it changes the game plan a little bit.
So, Mike, let's draw a line. And what does that mean as far as this one here tonight?
This one, I think USC's defense is great. I think Virginia Tech's got to get a short field. They got to get defensive turnover and interception.
Take your time and have some fun.
A punt return, a punt block, or kickoff return to give them a short field against USC's defense.
Okay, Mike Gottfried, it is time now to introduce our newest member of the team, our third member who's down on the sidelines. Please say hello to Aaron Andrews. Aaron.
Ron, thank you so much. With a national championship under his belt and a preseason ranking to live up to, USC's head coach Pete Carroll isn't taking anything lightly. Now, hoping to minimize distractions. Last week, Carroll took his team to an LA hotel. He had them go to team meetings, go to team meals, abide by curfew, and watch film. He wanted to make sure everybody was on the same page. And Ron, the 7 freshmen set to take the field tonight. Pete Carroll isn't taking any chances.
Well, you know, I'm not sure you can over-rehearse any kind of situation, and you've been a head coach. What do you think of that move?
No, I applaud the AD, Mike Garrett, because he gave Pete Carroll the permission, spent the money. You don't want something to happen at the hotel in your first away game to take away any kind of focus of your football team. I applaud Mike Garrett, and I applaud Pete Carroll for a great move.
Take 5.
Well, across the way, the 18th season for actually a guy who was a 3-year starter quarterback at Virginia Tech, coaching at his alma mater.
We will do the weather.
Last 8 season opening
games.
It.
Set up your weather.
USC has won the toss,
14 with
and they have deferred. The weather tonight, the biggest thing, we don't really have a threat of rain. However, the humidity is very high. In fact, it feels much higher than the 61% that is showing right there. But at least there is no rain in the forecast.
Crowd. Rate dissolve 9.
Over 5,000 more seats have been added to FedEx Stadium, and they are filled tonight, so we should have in the vicinity. As you look at Eddie Royal, close to 92,000 people on hand for this one tonight. Eddie Royal, player of the year in the state of Virginia last year, and they really like him. And he is what the coaches call electric. He makes things happen. Brian Killeen will kick it off for the Trojans of Southern California, and we are just about set to get this one underway.
Take 8. Take 8. Ready, 2. Take 2. Randall's coming out on 3. 1 will be
2 yards
game.
deep, he'll take it.
Busted. Nope.
Out to the 25 and now the 27-yard line.
Ready,
and
3.
That is where the Hokies will start.
Take
Mike,
3.
let's talk about
Ready,
the
duet.
senior signal caller.
Put it in.
He has had, what, all
Kevin,
13
you see him
games.
coming
He
out,
started
ready,
last
undercut
year.
6.
It's
Undercut
not
6.
as though that this is his first rodeo.
Ready to lose the duet?
The way the season
Lose it. 1 is game. Lineups will be over 9. Ready, dissolve 1.
Last 7 games last year.
Dissolve
I think
1.
there's a confidence issue with Brian Randall. He's got to get off to a
Griff,
good
you're
start.
next with lineups.
The lone setback behind him is Cedric Humes, who was injured in the spring, and they open up with 2 tight ends. We'll check over the lineups after this first play. Possibly an audible on first down. Play action, nobody was there. Here comes pressure, and the wise thing,
Ready,
he
6.
simply throws
Take 6.
it away.
Ready to go to 9
Tonight's
with
starting
duet.
lineups
Go
brought
to 9.
you
Hit it.
by Bridgestone. This is the way the Hokies will line up.
Stand by to change
It
it.
is
1 is
Hyman
still game.
and Clifton, the wide receivers. Humes and John Kinzer are the running backs. Jeff King is
Change
the
it.
tight end. One of 3
What
tight
happened?
ends we'll see this evening. Martin, Butler, Montgomery,
Leave it up,
he
ready
was
to
a
go to
guard.
1.
They moved him over to center. James
Bring
Miller
him out
is the
5.
right
Ready to go to
guard,
5.
and John Dunn is the right tackle out of
Ready to
Virginia
go to 5
Beach,
and a quarterback.
Virginia.
Go to 5.
Yeah, it's a little
Ready,
better.
1.
You guys are...
Take 1.
So Mike, a
You
broken
okay, Susan?
play actually on first down. A
Well,
case
I
of
can't hear
early
a thing.
jitters here to start this ball game. As the tight end
I can't
King
hear a thing.
sets
Okay.
up in a slot out on the left
Okay.
side. They go motion, and here's option to the short side of the field. Randall has 5, has 10, breaks off the tackle, and it's going to be a gain of about 15 yards
Ron,
in
no
the play.
defense.
And let in fact make it a
No
16
defense.
yards advance.
No, it's too late now. It's too late. We had problems with our graphics
Good
machine.
call by Frank Beamer. You like to run the option. You want to run it from the gun set so your quarterback, Brian Randall, gets a good look at anybody that's going to hit him.
So a first down picked up and a gain of 16 yards.
Okay, we'll do defense after this play. Defense after this play if nothing happens.
Had a very good start. And again, Randall
And the
is
receivers,
going
yeah.
from a shotgun formation.
Near side on Y.
7 men at the line of scrimmage as the corners have come up to play bump with the Trojans. Steps up into the
going
pocket,
near.
going to go long.
He's got it on Y.
Got man coverage, ball is overthrown. And
No flag.
incomplete to
Take
24.
5.
Chris
Ready,
Clifton,
6.
the redshirt
Take 6
junior
defense.
out of Chesapeake,
Ready to go to 10
Virginia,
with duet.
is the man
And
who
go to
the
10.
pass
Hit
was
it.
intended for. And here are the starters on defense. Rucker, Patterson, Cody, and Jackson. Sean Cody, a
Change it.
preseason All-American on virtually everyone's list. Great group of linebackers. Grotegood to Tupu and Sarts
Change
are the
it.
3. There will be
2
others
is still
who play
game.
tonight, very active. Wyatt and none of the corners.
Defense
Bing
on
and
6.
Leach, the
Ready to
secondary.
go to 6?
And you'll notice these corners, and Mike will
Never
talk
mind.
about it
Ready to go
tonight,
to 2?
how they come up and jam,
And go to
they
2.
do a great job of not releasing the wide receivers.
No more lineups until we get to the other side.
.23, coach. 23.
Rocky
Okay.
Good, a referee tonight out of the Southeastern Conference. And the Hokies
Okay.
have called a timeout.
We got
They
it,
have
we
come
got
out
it.
in an I
We got
formation
it.
as Kinzer, the fullback,
We
is
have
checked
it.
into the ballgame.
They giving it to us?
Go, yes.
And
Some of
stand by
the things
commercial.
Stand by commercial.
Step
game.
aside.
So we're going to step
Commercial
aside
in
for just
7.
7, 6
14
to break.
minutes, 39
5,
seconds left
4,
in this opening quarter.
3,
Be right
2,
back.
1. Let us catch our breath here for a second.
Gone for 2 minutes.